give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Shalom, shalom, everyone, shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining me through today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. I thank the Most High for this opportunity for me to come and just teach or deliver a message every week or every time that he will give me a message. To me, it's a privilege, and I really appreciate it. I don't take things for granted, because I see it's the hand of the Most High. Who am I for me to get this opportunity? It's just a privilege. It's just a privilege. I'm short of words anytime that I'll do these teachings. And maybe today is the first time that you come across our videos. You want to know, you are wondering what is the channel about or the teachings about. It's about us, we being the Hebrew Israelites, the West Africans. There's a message that the Most High gave me. So time and time that he would give us a message, then we'll prepare and come and teach. I'll be wrong and say that we are the only Hebrew Israelites, which is the West Africans. I'll be wrong, because that is not the message the Most High gave. He said, you guys are the Hebrew Israelites. So let me stick with exact point or exact words that the Most High use. I will leave it that way. There won't be any disagreement in anything. But the most important thing is, like, we be the Hebrew Israelites. We are the awakening remnant. We need to be awake and be on our feet. We need to be awake and study the Torah. We need to be awake and read the Bible daily and do the will of the Father. Because when we do the will of the Father, then the blessing of the Most High Yah will come upon our life. It will cover us with his blessing. That's his covenant. We are the covenant keeping people. The Most High have a covenant with our forefathers. Even from when he took them from Egypt through the Mount Sinai, he gave them a covenant, or he had a promise with them. And Most High is not a human being that will break his promise. So each time that you read the message of Musa, or you read the Bible or the Torah, you realize that Musa doesn't repeat himself, and he's not a human being that break any promise. So please, this will be a short introduction for who we are. This is very, very important for each and every one that come across our videos to understand that we are the awakened remnant, and the Most High is calling his people. Because remember, very soon, if you are not dead, if I'm not dead, the trumpet will sound. Yeshua HaMashiach will come. Ask yourself, are you going to go with him? It's not because you are a Hebrew Israelite, so that give you a ticket to join the queue or be with your peers. No, it doesn't work that way. Salvation is the key. Salvation is the key. Salvation is the centerpiece. So we need to have our salvation. We need to clench onto Yeshua. We need to grab hold of his garment and accept him as our Lord and personal Savior. So today our teachings will be based on West Africa, of course, where we are doing the tribe of Akan or Akan. Instead of K, some people spell it CH, is the same thing, Akan. And we'll do Akan marriage. Akan marriage Hebraic marriage. Their marriage is in the Bible. It's a Hebrew marriage. That's the marriage that the Most High Yahweh Elohim will insist or instruct our forefathers to marry that way. So there's the marriage that can culture and tradition follow. Like, it will blow your mind if you haven't come across any Akan marriage. This like something unique. So please do not tune off the video. Stay tuned and watch what we are about to present to you. We are the covenant keeping people, the covenant of Elohim. For the Lord Yahweh had chose Jacob unto himself, and Israel for his what? Peculiar treasure. Psalm 135 verse 4. we are the chosen people. So Yah Elohim want us to do his will daily, not the will of us. Our will will destroy us. Our will will shame us, but will of Yah Elohim. So let's go straight to today's teachings. I have a map, a picture of a map on the screen right now. 4 maps put it together, and you can see different circles go on the screen, and all in the middle have Akan. So this is a map of Ghana, and Akan are majority in Ghana, though their dialect may be different, the language may be slightly different, but it's like it mingle, similar. Like if you understand this, you can understand this. So these are Akan area or Akan territory. Akan they have unique tradition, they have unique culture that they cherish so much, and one of their unique tradition and culture are their marriage. And their marriage is a Hebraic marriage. It's in the Bible. It's a Hebrew marriage. To let you know that they are the Hebrew Israelites. And Akan are the descendants of Judah within Simeon. So Akan are Judean, people of Judah. So it's not surprise that they hold on dearly to this marriage that our forefathers did, or the Yah Elohim institute, like usher our forefathers to marry this way. So they have this marriage going on, if that makes sense for me to put it this way. So now you see the Akan marriage. Let's go to the next one. The next one, we'll read the book of Genesis chapter 24. And then we'll start from Genesis chapter 24. We can read from 1 to 67, but that will be long, so I'll break it I'll break it in a portion that we have to know exact message that the Lord Yahweh wants us to hear. So let's read Genesis chapter 24. We'll do 1 to 9.
Genesis 24. And Abraham was old, and well stricken in age. And the Lord had blessed Abraham in all things. And Abraham said unto his eldest servant of his house, that ruled over all that he had, Put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh. And I will make thee swear by the Lord, the God of heaven, and the God of the earth, that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell. But thou shalt go unto my country, and to my kindred, and take a wife unto my son Isaac. And the servant said unto him, Peradventure the woman will not be willing to follow me unto this land. Must I needs bring thy son again unto the land from whence thou camest? And Abraham said unto him, Beware thou that thou bring not my son thither again. The Lord God of heaven, which took me from my father's house, and from the land of my kindred, and which spake unto me, and that sware unto me, saying, Unto thy seed will I give this land. He shall send his angel before thee, and thou shalt take a wife unto my son from thence. And if the woman will not be willing to follow thee, then thou shalt be clear from this my oath. Only bring not my son thither again. And the servant put his hand under the thigh of Abraham his master, and sware to him concerning that matter.
This will be a little introduction for us to understand that this is the time when our forefather Abraham, he was old, and he decided, instead of taking a wife among the Canaanites, that he would rather take a wife from his family. So he sent his servant Eliezer of Damascus to go and fetch or find a woman for Isaac to get married with that woman. So that will be just a short introduction of or explanation of what we read. So the second one will be Genesis chapter 24, read from 15 to 24.
To my master. And it came to pass, before he had done speaking, that behold, Rebekah came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she went down to the well, and filled her pitcher, and came up. And the servant ran to meet her, and said, Let me, I pray thee, drink a little water of thy pitcher. And she said, Drink, my lord. And she hasted, and let down her pitcher upon her hand, and gave him drink. And when she had done giving him drink, she said, I will draw water for thy camels also, until they have done drinking. And she hasted, and emptied her pitcher into the trough, and ran again unto the well to draw water, and drew for all his camels. And the man, wondering at her, held his peace, to wit whether the Lord had made his journey prosperous or not. And it came to pass, as the camels had done drinking, that the man took a golden earring of 1/2 shekel weight, and 2 bracelets for her hands of 10 shekels weight of gold, and said, Whose daughter art thou? Tell me, I pray thee. Is there room in thy father's house for us to lodge in? And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Milcah, which she bare unto Nahor.
As Eliezer met Rebecca on the well, give him water and stuff, these people are very hospitality. They tend to care for strangers. I'm not connecting this to their marriage, but I'm just bringing this to let you guys know they are very, very good in like caring for strangers, or just attending to strangers, like seeing them and respect them, because they have saying that a stranger have a big eyes, but you can't see. That means you have the eyes all right, but you don't know your way around the place that you are. So they tend to do that a lot. So we'll read the last reading, the story of Rebecca and Eliezer. We'll do Genesis chapter 24, 29 to 31. There we are done with that one.
And Rebekah had a brother, and his name was Laban. And Laban ran out unto the man, unto the well. And it came to pass, when he saw the earring and bracelets upon his sister's hands, and when he heard the words of Rebekah his sister, saying, Thus spake the man unto me, that he came unto the man, and behold, he stood by the camels at the well. And he said, Come in, thou blessed of the Lord. Wherefore standest thou without? For I have prepared the house and room for the camels.
As we read, you realize that Eliezer didn't go to find a woman for Isaac empty-handed. He went with stuff, jewelry. He went with gold earring and bracelet and stuff. He went with like wedding goods, riches to bless the lady family or Rebecca family. So this Akans do to in asking a woman hand in marriage. So before, I have a picture on the screen right now. If you can see 4 pictures putting together, the women dress having like wrapping stuff that they are carrying. This stuff that they are sending to like a brother home or someone that they have to ask a hand in marriage home. But before then, let me start with something. The Akan people, when a man of Akan see a woman, or any man see a Akan woman, he will go to his family and let his family know that I've seen a lady in this family, or I've seen a lady in this house. Then the man family or the man father will follow him, or anyone will follow him to come to the family of the lady, Akan lady house. Then they will ask the lady hand in marriage. But asking hand in marriage, they have a name for it called kokoko. This kokoko means like betroth, or asking, no, not betroth, like asking a permission hand in marriage. So then the man family will go back and prepare. And when you read the book of Luke chapter 1 verse 27, you realize that Joseph and Mary and Joseph were betrothed before she got pregnant with Yeshua. So the betrothal or kokoko, it can take a year. It depends. Those days it can take a year or 6 months. How many months that the man will prepare with his family and come back. As now we be the bride of Yeshua, we are waiting because we are betrothed with Christ. So we are waiting for Yeshua to come and take us. So this the tradition of Akan people. They will wait how long the man has betrayed you, you have betrayed to that person. Don't wait. Sometimes even the man will travel abroad and it can take years before the person will come, but still I learned that can people they'll wait, or because you are betrothed to that person, you have to wait. So let's move on. When the time is ready, the man have prepared a place for the bride, then the man family will come back. But olden days, the man family, like the man father, will they will bear the cost, as Abraham gave the good riches like goodly to Eliezer of Damascus to go to his family and get a woman hand in marriage. So do the Akan people do by then. But so I think now the father help. The family will help for the marriage to go on. They will buy jewelry. They will buy I think shoes, clothing, all kind of like things for the woman to be like beautiful, to help in marriage. They will do that as Abraham did. So before I go on, I have a question, and it's better for me to throw this question out there. If these people are not Hebrew Israelites, if they are not Hebrew, they are not Israelites, where did they learn this tradition and this culture? I'm not saying that this is what they do in the church, no. And this tradition and culture, this that they do, the Westerners didn't bring it this, nor the missionaries didn't bring this tradition. They didn't bring this culture, but these people have this culture already. Everything into details they do. So where did they learn this from? Our culture and tradition is something that is passed on thing. It's passed on thing. So then the man family will just bring. They will come prepare themselves. So that's what I show you. The picture now I'm showing you again, it's on the screen. So they will come bring stuff. So you can see on the screen right now, people are carrying stuff, people are holding stuff. So this will be a perfect picture of the man family, the guy family bringing the stuff to the woman family to ask permission to take their daughter as their wife. So this what they do. Then when they present this stuff, then the man family would like to see the lady or the female that they are about to marry into their house. But something happened in the Bible that the Akans does the same thing. So let's go straight to the Bible. Let's read Genesis chapter 29, sorry. Genesis chapter 29, we'll read from 15 to 23.
Month. And Laban said unto Jacob, Because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall thy wages be? And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored. And Jacob loved Rachel, and said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel thy younger daughter. And Laban said, It is better that I give her to thee, than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days, for the love he had to her. And Jacob said unto Laban, Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place, and made a feast. In the evening, that he took Leah his daughter, and brought her to him, and he went in unto her.
So as we read Genesis chapter 29, 15 through 23, it happened in the Bible when Laban and Jacob have the covenant that he will serve, then he will marry Rachel. Then the father Laban said yes. But when the time comes, Laban deceived Jacob. So the Akan people are very particular in this stuff. When after they present everything, asking for the woman, all they do is like they want to see the woman daytime. They want to see the woman daytime, and for them to recognize the woman that this is the woman we came and asked her hand in marriage. So they have some, I don't know whether trick or game going on. They will present three different women covering their hair, their faces. So they will ask, is this the woman? Then the man family will say no. They will do that back and forth, and ask their honey, like with money, bring money for us to go and bring the right person back and forth. As Laban play a trick on Jacob, Akan people have the same culture that they do. Then finally they will bring the woman. But before I will show how they will bring the woman, let me show you something on the screen. So this will be final stuff that they will bring to the woman family. You can see on the top, you can see people sitting down with the staff. So we can see this on Genesis chapter 24:53, as Eliezer of Damascus sent the staff and gave Rachel and Laman as Rachel's brother. So they have some special word for, I think, dowry given to a brother. Even the woman doesn't have a brother, so they will find someone in the family and give this dowry or pay some money to that person. Why? Because they believe that he did help the family to take off the woman, for her not to like wandering around or like running around chasing men. So like he did a good job. So like, let's say good job money or thank you money, they have that money given onto the a brother. Then so this will be perfect stuff that Akan people will present in marriage. I have a picture on the screen right now. If you can see, this will be a perfect picture Akan marriage. So this is the time they will call the lady to come for the family, for the man family to see her. So both feature putting together, you can see people are following the bride to like help accompany her to see the husband family. So those people who are following the bride, those girls will be perfect girls that they will pick to introduce. Then the man family will say, no, this is not her, she is not the right person, but we are looking for the right person, as I said a minute ago. So this is the picture. I have another one showing. This one will be a perfect picture calling the bride in front of the family, and you can see a man holding a mic. So that will be the father, and the father will ask, whether do you want us to take the stuff that the man brought? So the lady have a choice to say yes or no. Let's read something in the book of Genesis chapter 24, verse 57 to 59.
Go to my master. And they said, we will call the damsel and inquire at her mouth. And they called Rebekah and said unto her, wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go. And they sent away Rebekah, their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant, and his men. And they...
So this what Akan people do, or Akan marriage do. They will call the lady, they will call her in front of everyone. Like, so they have witness around. So the parents will sit down and ask her, do you want the stuff the people brought? They won't ask, do you want this man? But they will ask, do you want the stuff the people brought? So if she say yes, I want it, take, you guys have to accept it. That means she accept the marriage. She's okay. So what we read in the Bible, Genesis chapter 24, verse 57 up to 59. So everything that Akan people, like their culture. So in West Africa, our culture, tradition, our Hebrew culture or Hebrew tradition, everything is in the Bible. Everything is in the Bible. Beyond human being understanding. Everything. Even as I was reading Eliezer, Abraham, our forefather Abraham, telling Eliezer to put his hand in his thigh and swore. They do it, but one day we'll do a teachings about these things. Everything that they do. So we can see it's not easy for the lady, as she feels shy a little bit, if you can see clearly on her face, because in front of everyone, and you have to say yes. It's not easy saying yes. You love the man, all right, but because of the witnesses that are there, and we have this respect for our fathers, so it's not easy. Sometimes when you say yes, they say, wow, so really you are leaving us? I mean, it's kind of weird, but she doesn't have choice because you love the man that you are being, you wanted to marry to. that man. So you will say yes, then everybody will scream. So this is a perfect picture that they will bring you in front of everyone to ask that, do you want this man or do you want the staff? No, not this man, sorry. Do you want us to take the staff? Then she will say yes. Akan marriage. I have the next one on the screen. This one will be perfect picture. So as she say yes, they have to take the staff. Then they will bring the bride next to the groom, or she can sit down or she can stand. That's why we have two pictures. So as you sit, that means they are giving you a chair to sit. In marriage, you will sit, like stay. There won't be any divorce. Whether you stand or you sit is the same thing. So this one will be perfect picture in Akan marriage, as they will bring the bride next to the groom. Now, this is the time that they will put a ring on their fingers. So we have 5 pictures putting together. You can see each picture point like having their hands, the female hand, and the man, which is the groom, is putting the ring in their hands. Back in the days, maybe my grandma time and all that, they won't do actual ring, but they will do the bracelet. They will do the jewelry and beads. They do that. So it's the same thing. I think now ring is more of like Western culture that they adopt, but it's the same thing anyway. After they are done exchanging the ring or putting the ring, then the man family will give gift. So you can see on the screen, this is the gift that I'm showing. They will give gift to what? Say thank you that you guys have what? Received us into your family. You guys have received us. So it's like thank you for accepting us. Thank you for accepting us into this family. Now, this one, I have a picture on the screen. This one will be perfect blessing. Let's see something in the book of Genesis chapter 24 verse 60.
Servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah, and said unto her, Thou art our sister. Be thou the mother of thousands of millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate them.
When we say blessing or praying for marriage, if one is not very careful, we may think that only those people have to be believers, Christians, going to church before they can bless. No, they do bless marriage. As we read just now, Genesis chapter 24 verse 60, the Bible didn't say Rebecca family went to church or they mentioned God, Elohim, Yahweh name and bless and pray and pray. No, they said they blessed her. They said what? Half billions of children, like your descendants, bless her. So this is what Akan people do. Whether they go to church or they don't go to church, they will bless in the name of Yahweh, in the name of the Father, the Creator. They may have small God out there. They may worship whatever that they are worship, but when it comes to blessing, when it comes to this stuff, they do not mention their whatever, their small gods or whatever first. They give every attribute unto the Most High, the Creator, the Yahweh. They will let you know that Yahweh will bless you. Yahweh will do this. So this what the reason why I brought this picture, as they done the marriage, you can see hands stretching. Everybody will stretch their hands. Whether they are believers or not, they will bless the marriage. So this is the perfect picture of Akan marriage in Ghana, that they bless their marriage. So this will be a small teachings that we brought for you guys to understand or to see Akan marriage in Ghana. Hebraic marriage is so unique, is so mind-blowing, is so blessing for us to have all this evidence, for us to have all this unique tradition that we can say that it's in the Bible, and we have proof that it's in the Bible. And God, Yahweh, gave this instruction to our forefathers for us to follow. It's not like we have to copy others. No, but we have our own tradition, and our tradition, our culture is in the Bible. So is this so unique? You being the Hebrew Israelites is not enough. We are the covenant-keeping people. Seek the Father. Yeshua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father, Elohim, but by me. No one coming to the Father, Elohim, but by me. John 14:6. Seek Yah Elohim. Seek him. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. In Yeshua's name. Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.